coming at you with Game 2 here between the Mets and Giants. The Met lineup tonight, it'll be Nimmo leading off. Lindor will bat second. Soto third. Alonso fourth. Marte will DH and bat fifth. Beatty sixth. Viento seventh. Alvarez eighth. And Taylor will bat ninth. The thing I noticed so far with these first two games for the Mets, no Jeff McNeil in the lineup. That's surprising me for the first two here. Like I said, Weed was here saying hello. Stanley's here saying good evening, John. Mrs. PAS in chat. Bud's here saying let's go Mets. Give us another win. Frank R is here as well. Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully you all had a good Saturday. Gelb's right now doing an interview. It's a pre-recorded interview with Wilmer Flores. He said we're getting old. Wilmer Flores has played more games as a Giant now than he has as a Met, so. But still beloved by the Mets fans. Yeah, both are working. Yep, both. I'm looking at them right now. I got 16 people on the horizontal side and 7 people on the vertical side. Ham's back saying hi. What's up? Welcome back. 68.30 on the sub count. 170 away from that 7K. We gained 27 last night. So great night last night. Welcome into all the new subscribers. Robbie Ray on the mound tonight for the Giants. He's 9-4 in 21 starts with a 2.92. 15 home runs in 123 innings. Averages just under 6 innings pitched per start. And the Giants defense, it'll be Chapman at third. Willie Adames at short. Schmidt at second. Devers at first. Knizner behind the dish. Ramos in left, Lee in center, and Matas out in right field. Yeah, I saw it. I agree with you, though. The only thing they should have on the caps is for playoffs. Darren's here saying hi. What's up, Darren? We'll take a look at some of the scoreboards. We know the Phillies won today. Yankees are in a lot of trouble here. Judge now on the IL. So we'll see if the Yankees keep faltering. Boone, first off, does Boone survive the season? And then if he does survive the season, will they fire him after the season? Or are the Yankees okay with just staying with the status quo? First pitch swinging. Out to the left. Man, one away. And that's when White gets back late. Yeah, I like the Soto trade too, Stanley. Gets the Mets a hard-throwing lefty, which they did not have. Raymond's here saying evening, John and Mets fans. Let's go. All right, so one out here. Here's Lindor. Boone was giving it back to John Boy in an interview. Good. People over at John Boy are morons. Good evening, everyone. Apparently that's what sells, though. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Jonathan says he doesn't really care for Boone's future. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, financially, he's going to be fine, right? The 1-1. Swung on a missed, 1-2. No, you say that now that he flew out. What if he would have hit that ball off the wall like he did last night? The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. On the go with CeeLo. Hey, what's up, PAS? My Braves suck. How you been, man? Down low, did he go? They checked down at first. No swing, 3-2. A rough year for your Braves. A lot of changes coming for them in the offseason as well. Outside, ball 4. So a 1-out walk. Ask the older fans who the sign man was. Yo, on the go with CeeLo says, doing great. I'm celebrating 34K. Let's go. That is awesome. Guys, make sure you check out On the Go with CeeLo. Does a great job covering all things NASCAR. But then mixes in Atlanta Braves coverage, Nashville Predators coverage. I'm not sure if he's a Titans fan or a Falcons fan. A lot of Tennessee basketball. 7K for you soon. Yep, getting there. Giants killed us. Swung on a miss, 1-1. He says Titans. They suck too. The 1-1. 10th pitch of the inning from Ray. Outside, 2-1. Bernard saying, let's go, Mets. Down low, 3-1. Jonathan says, CeeLo, nice tribute to Hank and hosting of the All-Star game. Yeah, they did a really good job. And CeeLo, if you're still here, are you going to the game at Bristol? The 3-1. Ray deals. And a chopper to... Oh, first baseman's got it! And the only out is at second base. Nice play by Devers. That'll bring up Alonso with a runner on first and 2 out. Every 44 likes. Oh, they do a little thing. Oh, your name is on the list for tickets, waiting for confirmation. Well, the game's next weekend, isn't it? Down low, 1-0. Marlins are on a roll. There's still 10 games back in the division. Yeah, if you want to go, make sure you're not looking for a hotel room. Swung on a miss by Pete, 1-1. Oh, it's a 3-hour drive, he says. Yeah, it's Saturday. It's next Saturday. Wow. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Arthur's back, saying, hey, John. I've seen a lot of baseball since 65, but I never saw anything like what that rookie Kurtz did for Oakland. Frank T is here. What's up, Frank? Frankie Nicotine. The 1-2 to Alonso. Fouled off by Pete. We'll do it again. He said, if we go, definitely a vlog will be made. Ray steps off. 1-2 the count. The 1-2. 16th pitch of the inning. Down low, 2-2. Oh, that was 17. Frank says he's smoking. Let's go, Frank. The 2-2. Ray deals and in on the fist, but fouled off. 2-2 still. Once again, guys, the trade deadline coming up this Thursday. Mets do not have a game on trade day. The 2-2 to Alonso. Ray deals. And down low, 3-2. Making them work here. Marte on deck. 20th pitch of the inning. 20th pitch of the inning. Nope, he steps off again. That's 2 disengagements, even though he didn't make a throw over. Full count anyway, so I believe Soto will be going. The pitch. And a ground ball down the third. Chapman's got it, fires across. It's a wide throw, and Pete's... No, Pete's safe. He did not make a turn for second, so you're allowed to come off the bag and get back. So runners on first and second here with 2 out. Yes, because they do, I'm thinking there, well, he's off the bag, but yeah, he did not make a turn toward second. So it's like running through the bag. Honestly, I promote a starting pitcher from the minors and keep adding to the bullpen, me personally. Thank you, CeeLo. Good luck. I know you got a full day tomorrow. Outside, 1-0 to Marte. I know he's got NASCAR tomorrow. Work that pitcher, and they are. 21 pitches here in the first. Can these guys... Yeah, exactly, Ham. Run production now, says Jonathan. The 1-0. On the outside corner, 1-1. Raymond saying, let's go, Marte. A little hit. The 1-1. Swung on a miss. 1-2. Looking to see what that says on the Giants hat. I can't read the logo on the front. Is it just a giant G? The 1-2. The pitch. Up high, 2-2. A lot of pitches. The 2-2 to Marte. 25th pitch. Down low, ball 3. Another full count here. Great job by the Mets in the first 2 games here, making the pitchers work. Oh, they called that an error. And that one lined out to left, but Ramos is right there. We go bottom 1, still no score. It'll be Ramos, Devers, and Adames coming up for the Giants, followed by Chapman. Flores will DH and bat 5th. Schmidt 6th, Lee 7th, Matos 8th, and Knizner will bat 9th. And the Met defense tonight, it'll be Vientos at 3rd, Lindor at short, Beatty at 2nd, Alonso at 1st, Alvarez doing the catching, Nimmo in left, Taylor in center, and Soto in right, with David Peterson on the mound for the Mets. Brody Blumberg saying hi. Welcome in, Brody. Yes, teams are interested. Whether the Mets are willing to trade him or not is a different story. I don't think they want to trade him, but if they get a deal for him, he could be on the move. Jackson Myers is back. Saying LFGM. Hi, everybody. Frank says to tap that like and subscribe button. Let's go. We've gained 2 new subscribers so far tonight. All right, we'll see how Peterson and the Mets defense fares here in the bottom of the first. The first pitch, and swung on a miss, and he throws his bat. Frank says, thanks, Mr. John. Not sure what to believe till it happens. Peterson, 19 starts, 6-4 record with a 2.90 ERA in 115 innings, a 1.22 WHIP, 97 strikeouts, and has given up 7 home runs. Brody Blumberg, holy crap, dude. Is this legit? Thank you for your donation. Is that a $500 super chat? Holy crap. In for a strike. Holy crap, Brody Blumberg, $500. Holy cow. Seaweed says W. Brody. That's real, buddy. Holy crap. Holy crap. And a chopper to short. Lindor charges in, pump fakes, and then throws. Went away. I don't know if that was legit or not, or if that was a mistake. But holy crap. What a guy. Hammer says, what up, John? What up is Brody Blumberg with the $500 super chat. Inside, 1-1. And that's a base hit in the left field, a 1-out single here. Victor says, "Wow, that's a true super chat blessing." I'm still, I don't understand. In a chopper foul, 0-1. Wow, Brody, you the man. Extreme respect given. What a guy. Unbelievable. The 0-1. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. Hit the thumbs up on that super chat there. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. The 3-1 from Peterson. In for a strike, 3-2. One out with one on here. Peterson up to 13 pitches. The 3-2. Outside, ball 4. That'll put 2 men on. Am I good? I'm not getting some of the messages here, guys. Wow, that should come in handy for the network or any improvements you want. DJ Jimmy is here. Yo, Victor giving out 10 memberships. Up high, 1-0 here. Peterson struggling here in the first. So last night, not only did we have Jonathan give out 50 gifted memberships, now we got Victor giving out 10. We got Brody giving out, giving us a $500 super chat. There's a strike, 1-1. Oops. I see a message in here. Oh, there it is. Orioles up 17-0 on the Rockies. Wow. And that one line caught. A double. Oh, nice play. Nice scoop by Beatty at second for the double play. L5 in the double play at second. That'll retire the side. We go to the second. No score. Come on, Peterson. Arthur says Christmas is in July. Who is Brody Blumberg? I've never seen the name in the chat. Way to go, Brody. That's what I have to say. And I went to the channel. I went on his name, clicked on his channel. Nothing going on over there, so I don't know. Awesome. Who's on base? Well, now nobody. Sorry, pass. I missed your thing. Devers and Adames were on first and second, but the double play ended. I'm guessing all 50 were given out. What a play by Beatty. Yeah, what a scoop. What a play. Bam is here saying, yo, PAS. What up, Bam? Let's go. Is anyone else having audio issues on SNY, or is it just me? Must just be you. Because that inning was fine for me. Peterson seems a touch shaky. You never know who will come over from redirects. This is true. But he's not even chatting anymore, and I don't. I don't know. It's got me dumbfounded. DJ Jimmy says, wow, that's amazing. Super chats, memberships. We go to the second for the Mets. It'll be Beatty, Vientos, and Alvarez coming up. He's not a member, no. You're on the Giants broadcast. I don't know. I don't know who it could be. Fouled off 0-1. Start at Beatty. What a sturdy play. And oh, man, Beatty with the glove save again. Down low, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a mashed 1-2. Oh, I gotta write that down too. 10. And that one hit out to center. Lee, before the track, will make the catch, one away. You're blessed, bud. Make sure the check clears. I'm just kidding. Thanks much, buddy, for your donation to the channel. Yeah, feel free to chat and to say hello, right? I mean, like, he'd even put a message with it. It swung on a miss by Vientos, 0-1. I mean, it just came up with the generic thing that YouTube puts in saying thank you for your donation. Inside, 1-1. I don't know who it could be, but it was smoking. The 1-1. And that one hit out to center. Lee before the track again. 2 away. Two out, nobody on here. That'll bring up Alvarez. It's funny how those things can just happen. It's not the fact that it's a super chat. It's the fact that it's $500 super chat. Like, that's incredible. Exactly. I was thinking the same thing. Thank God you were not in subscriber only mode. Agreed. Down low, 1-1. But for those gifted memberships like Jonathan gave out last night and Victor gave out so far tonight, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Have gifted memberships turned on. One fouled off, 1-2. Generous call. Charles saying, Mr. John, great evening. Charles, you missed it. Great evening, Charles. Smash them free subs and hit that like button. Let me go back to it, Charles. Take a look at this. From Brody Blumberg, a $500 super chat. The 1-2. Fouled. Oh, hit out to right. Again, it's off the wall. Alvarez will go to second. He's on his way to third. The throw is not in time. It's a triple for Alvarez. That'll bring up Taylor with a runner on third. Nico and Nika saying, hi, John. Good evening. How are you? Blessed. That's how I am. Blessed. DJ Jimmy with the $2 power chat. Gotta work early. Again, we'll try to listen as much as I can till I crash. Thank you so much, DJ Jimmy, for the $2 power chat. Are you kidding me? Holy sugar honey ice cream, outstanding. No, don't ever feel that way, guys. Outside 1-0. I was literally going to say Alvarez is heading home tonight, and now he does this. Albie. Alvy has been outstanding since coming back, correct. The 1-0. Well, foul tipped at the plate. Got a piece of the home plate umpire. Rumbling and bumbling to third for a 3-bagger. I don't know. Sharon, what's up? Has Alvy ever had a triple before? I don't know. Yeah, thank you, Jimmy. I mean, like, I've been on some big YouTube streams, like Tom Grozzi, who's got almost 1 million subscribers, and I've never, nobody's ever given him that big of a donation. So, like, and fouled it off 1 and 2. Congratulations, well-deserved super chat. LFGM, thank you, George. Michael says, hi, John, let's go Mets. No help from the Yankees. It's okay. Something guys just need a stint in the minors to get their head or mechanics right. Correct. Alvy is very focused. The 1-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. Hammer says, Alvarez is the perfect example of why Chavez is horrible. He goes down to the minors, rediscovers his swing in a week. This should tell you something. PAS Network is setting the standard in live stream broadcast. Thank you, Victor. Alvarez had 2 triples last year. This is his first. Down low, 2 and 2. Wow. Big heart, big super chat, much respect. Winners never quit and quitters never win, says Charles. Taylor, please, I'm begging you. The 2-2. And he went. Taylor needs to go. That's the end of the top of the second. We go bottom 2. The Mets have left 3 runners on. 2 innings in. Big bucks. No whammies. No whammies. All I have to do is call up Gilbert now. Can't look at Taylor anymore, right? Darren's over on the YouTube side checking in. What's up, Darren? Ham says, I'm done with Taylor. Get Luis. He said Rover, but he meant Robert. Or call up Gilbert. One or the other. Honestly, can Gilbert be... Could either one be any worse? Honestly. We're up over 100 in the chat. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. No score here in the bottom of the second. If you're new here, we do go live for every Mets game. Yep, Judge going to the IL. Yep, heard about that. Well, Lindor can't be sent down. Brad's here saying aloha, John, and fellow Mets fans. Let's go. Trav, I missed that before. Trav, thank you for subscribing. These non-competitive at-bats make me want to vomit. No, guys, you got to learn. You just can't send guys up and down to the minors. Some guys don't have options to do that. Taylor would be fine as a 4th outfielder. Go get me some help. Yeah. Judge's gavel. Judge's gavel fell. That don't know. You might as well end the stream. I'm kidding. Could be another. I'm alright, Jacob. How are you doing, man? Some bad news in Yankee land today. Jimmy says, yeah, that's the largest I've seen. On Bears Now, Harris's Chicago Bears channel gets $100 donos. In for a strike, 2-1. Gilbert is finally tearing it up, coming back from his injury from last year. Kid's a stud. What are they waiting for? And that one lined out to left. A leadoff single here for Flores. Bring up Schmidt. Jacob says you will be fine. No, you won't. Thanks for correcting me. My bad. All right, Billy Mack, welcome in. Billy Mack might have been here before. Forgive me if I don't remember. And that one fouled off. Soto makes the catch. Man, the sun. One away. John Boy's here saying, what's up, John? Another W tonight. Let's go, Mets. We need a bat that can get on base and drive in runs. Duran or Buxton? Buxton's not getting traded. No swing, 1-0. And remember, he was the number one Astros prospect. We got him when they gave up Verlander. We got, in that trade, we got like their first and fourth prospect. And that one lined, base hit in the left field. Flores will stop at second. Two on again, like the first. Neymar saying, let's go, Mets. The Hammer saying yes to Clifford. Okay, that's minor league home runs. I remember a player named Verlander. I think he used to be a Met. Outside corner, 0-1. Orioles now up 18-0. They must have went for 2. I heard Justin Fields is okay. You initially thought he was done for the year. We all did. Because of horrendous sports reporting. And a ground ball a second. Beatty flips a short for 1. The turn, not in time. Oh, they called him out. They might challenge this. I did not think they got him. No, they will not challenge. So 2 innings, 2 double plays for the Mets defense. Not sure if Caps is here. Caps usually bets over 2+ double plays. We go to the third, still scoreless. Bear down. Choked with Scherzer in a wild card round, if memory serves me. Yep. Well, they choked that season, right? Like, they faltered down the stretch. Lost the division. If they would have gotten the division, they would have been fine, because everybody would have been given about a week off. And the Mets really could have used it back then. But up over 90 in the chat, 35 likes. Let's go. On the vertical side, we got 44 people watching. Let's go. With 16 likes. If you're on a phone or a tablet, just double tap the screen to give us a thumbs up. Thank goodness. Yeah, Jimmy, I was worried, man. Nice double play. Hammer said big inning incoming. George loving the double plays. Cloud9 says, I really hope we don't get rid of Marte. Loved him since Pittsburgh. It was a huge collapse that year. They were leading by like 5 with less than 2 weeks left. Gina's back. Gina was here before the stream started. Says, greeting Mr. and Mrs. PAS and PAS Nation. Yeah, agreed, Jimmy. When they signed Verlander and Scherzer, He knew it was a mistake. They were past their prime. The best person is back saying hi. Frank saying much respect to my PAS friends and family. Charles, with the guidelines for chatting, no exceptions, no spoilers, no trolling, no spamming, no political talk, no religious talk, no self-promotion or posting of links unless approved by the host. Additionally, absolutely no exceptions, no profanity. Be civil and respectful with your views, opinions, and comments. Challenge the argument, not the person. All these people that think Alcantara is in play, I hate to break it to them. Not happening. I would not be surprised if it did happen. Outside, 1-1. You mean in general? I don't think he's getting traded to the Mets. I do think he's getting traded. But I don't think it'll be to the Mets. Yep. Rebuilt our entire minor league system with those trades. Yep. Yeah, there's a year of control there, too. The 1-1. And that one lifted out to center. Lee, before the track, will make the catch. 1 away. Sean Cummings is here saying hello, PAS. What's up, Sean? Jonathan, it's like Stearns is building Murderer's Row in Syracuse. And maybe Stearns swung on a mass 0-1 to Lindor. Maybe Stearns, now Stearns wasn't the guy that traded for the guys down there, so maybe he's not a fan of them. Alcantara has almost a 7 ERA. No thanks. And been totally overused. I say no thanks as well. Down low, 1-1. I would honestly bring up one of the kids from the farm instead of trading for a starter. Because Cease has got some injury concerns. And that one hit out to right. And on the track, that'll be caught. 2 away. That'll bring up Soto. Nope, his 25 season is not great. Nope. The farm is becoming highly remarkable. Yep. Charles says to acquire knowledge, one must learn to acquire wisdom. One must observe. I like both of these teams, but I'm pulling for San Francisco since they need help getting into the playoff position. Inside, oh, got the corner, 0-1. Smash them free subs and hit that like button, says Charles. This is the only one Stearns is responsible for now. Outside, 1-1. Bring up a kid as a starter and another as a reliever. No, I trade for another reliever. Yeah, then give me a center fielder. But somebody's got to go, though. And a ground ball to second. Over to first. The Mets go 1-2-3. This inning, we go bottom 3, still scoreless. It'll be 9-1-2 coming up for the Giants. I say, Jimmy says, I say go get a bat. That's what I say. Think the pitching's pretty good. Maybe one more bullpen arm. Soto's due. Shiri was a folly, right? It was only a 1-year deal, too, right? Up over 105 in the chat. Over on the vertical side, we still got 40 people watching. Let's go. If you are on the vertical side and you're on a laptop or a TV and you're seeing the sidebars, check out the channel page because there's another stream that fills up the whole screen, and that's where most of our people are chatting. That's where there's over 100 people watching right now. And, of course, shout out to the 6 people watching over on the playback side. We'll get into the playback. We'll probably push playback a little bit more towards the end of the year and going into next year. But everybody thought the Royals were going to be sellers at the market, and they've made a move. They got Grichuk. Nice little outfield piece there. Maybe DH. Do you think Robbie Ray is a Cy Young contender? Don't know. You can't ask me about San Francisco Giant players. I don't know any. I mean, I have his stats in front of me for the year, but I don't know how he's been day in and day out. I'm not trading away chunks of my farm for some bum. Give Gilbert the chance. Gilbert, clown. Can't even read. I'm loving seeing Brody up top of the chat for the whole game. Thanks again, brother Brody. That's awesome stuff, man. I love seeing your sub numbers going up, John. Thank you, Gina. In for a strike, 1-1. Still think we have the most complete team in baseball with all the blown leads late in games. Half our team haven't hit yet, but still number 1 in our division. Scary. The 1-1 here from Peterson. Let's go, says Eric. Outside, 2-1. Nico says this could end up a pitching duel. I like the Soto trade. Getting a nice left-handed reliever. Yeah, English, try it right, yeah. In a chopper. Peterson off the mound, fires, a wide throw, got him. Nice tag by Pete, 1 away. And 1-3 on the putout. Frank says, nice respect on your running backs. Thank you, Frank. Frank watched our fantasy football video where I really revealed our top 25 running backs heading into the season. From a fantasy perspective, our top 25. If you're not familiar with the channel, that's how we started. We started doing fantasy football stuff. And then it turned into play-by-play. So I figured I had the software all written. Might as well update it and get back to it. Up high, 2-0. Well, I don't remember much of Franco. Orozco. I mean, I know Orozco was on the team when they won in '86. But out of those 3, I'm taking Franco. Anyone who thinks Alonso's not very good defensively has not watched him every day. He has made outstanding plays this year. Ground ball to Lindor. Fires the Pete. 2 away. That'll bring up Devers. He singled his first time, but was doubled off a second. Eric says, I'm on the Pete Gold Glove this year train. I do have Fitzy playing. Let's see. Top of the 9th there in Boston. Boston up 4-2 over the Dodgers. Ray, there he is. What's up, Ray? I'm back from vacation. Hope you've been well. Did we make any blockbuster deal trades? I've been out of the loop. No blockbusters yet. Up high, 1-1. We did go get Gregory Soto, the left-handed pitcher from the Orioles. Big lefty, throws 100 miles an hour. And a ground ball to Lindor. Nice stop there, spins. And what a scoop by Pete, and he got the out. Give Alonso the Gold Glove now. We go to the 4th, still scoreless. It'll be Alonso, Marte, and Beatty coming up. But our guy Ray back in the chat, he's the one that calls Acuna Scuba. How was your trip up to Massachusetts? I know you had to take up the trip up to Massachusetts. Moises Alou was better on the Giants than he was on the Mets. Good amount in the chat. Several others streaming. Oh, are there others streaming this game? Pete snaring balls like they're very nice. Agree, Pete conversation on the Golden Glove. GB saying, I love your channel. Thank you, GB. Smoking time, says Frank. Wow, says George. Lindor and Alonso. Holy cow. Good defense. Yes, Scuba is still here, yes. Hammer says, I studied the minor league system in depth, and I'm telling you, we're stacked. Okay, doesn't mean the Mets are going to use them, though, Hammer. The 7 remaining games we have with the Phillies are going to be so fun to watch down the stretch. Yep, mostly Spanish translation, some Giant streams. Am I the only Met guy? Like Wardy's not streaming, is he? Scuba dooba doo. The Red Sox hold on to beat the Dodgers 4-2. So if the Mets can win tonight, in the division standings, swung on a Masto and won to Alonso. Way too early to be worrying about that. Still, what, 60 games left? What do we got here? 104, 58 games left. Fouled off 0-2. I love the Mets. That's why I joined the stream. Let's go. Scuba, nice nickname. George says Scuba equals Hakuna Matata. Outside, 1-2. The season has flown by. Take a good look at Greg Soto. He looks dominant. Grew up with Mystery Machine but Mystery Mendy. Keith Hernandez is my favorite Met of all time. And that one line, that's a base hit for Alonso. A leadoff single. Goes the other way. What's up to everybody that came over from Fitzy's channel? Thanks for the redirect, Fitzy. Congrats to the Red Sox for getting the win against the Dodgers. MVP. Jimmy says National League East standings are fun. Down low, 1-0. It's good to see Fitzy streaming again. I had him on, but wasn't chatting. That's a fair ball down in the left field corner. Alonso digging for third. He'll stop there. It'll be second and third, nobody out. I'll get back to the chat here in a second, guys. Get another stream going here in the background. Check on our guy Rhino here. Come back over to the chat here. My smile is back. Thank you, PAS. Or thank you, John, and the PAS Nation. Charles says a bird sitting on a tree is not afraid of the branch breaking because its trust is not on the branch, but on its own wings. Always believe in yourself. Are you a fan of the DH? No, not really. Not in the National League. In for a strike. Has Vientos been hitting? And speaking of translators, why all of a sudden Alvarez needs a translator? Alvarez has always used a translator. And a chopper foul, 0-2. Marte Parte, loving it. Way too early. But yeah, with the injuries catching up. Sarah Adams saying hello. Welcome, Sarah. Jimmy says, sorry guys, having a hard time keeping up with the chat here tonight. I'm hearing White Sox could be interested in Vientos. Yes, I would trade Vientos. Out of Beatty, Vientos, and a chopper. And everybody's safe. Pete did not score because it was a chopper to the pitcher, but everybody's safe. Mauricio's the other guy, man. I would trade Vientos. I would not trade Beatty or Mauricio. He doesn't need one. Yeah, man. Next big extravaganza, it's no Brody special delivery, will be on August 26th when we play the Phillies. Let's go. Big inning incoming, said Hammer. Hate DH and the Ghost Runner. Great Giant defense, thank you. Mentos gone, please. Speaking of Mentos, here he is. Bases loaded, nobody out. I'm going to say that was an E1. George says keep Mauricio. Agreed. So bases loaded, nobody out. Ray up to 62 pitches here in the fourth inning. And a chopper foul. Holy cow, man. Rhino. Quit screaming into the microphone, dude. Me neither, John. Keep Beatty and Mauricio. He's going to crank one, says Hammer. Yeah, because we're talking about he's the guy that we should trade. If he hits a double play, bounced in the dirt 1-1. That was a little hit. Yes, it was. Jimmy says, I agree, John. Vientos will be a great player one day, but struggles too much defensively and inconsistent offensively. I do believe he's got a great future, though. And Vientos fouls it off 1-2. Sean says DH is garbage. Yeah. I'm not a fan of the National League having DH. Outside 2-2. Fitzy says, Jonathan, what about a triple play? I think we make Fitzy. Fitzy's got to come up with the highest super chat on the channel. Swung on a miss, he struck him out. That'll bring up Alvarez, who tripled his first time, but was stranded at third. Hit a grand slam. If he does, I'll go crazy. I can't remember the last time Vientos hit a home run. Jonathan says, I like having the pitcher hit. I'm old-fashioned. Not sure what that was there. Did Alvarez call timeout? Yes. Yeah, teams really want Beatty. I'm not giving up Beatty. We better be getting somebody that's under control for years if we're giving up Beatty. Yo, Caps is here. What up, Caps? Got it. $500 Alfredo bottles. No. $500 super chat. You got to beat it. Somebody new came in, dropped $500 dono and left. The 1-0. And a chopper. Chapman steps on the bag to throw to first. And he's out. I don't know about that. I thought he was off the bag early. Nope, the Mets will not challenge. And the Mets, bases loaded, nobody out, and the Mets don't score. The Mets have left 6 people on. 5-5-3 double play. Well, they didn't. They looked at it and they said no. Yeah, pathetic. Agreed. What is up, Rhino Nation? Welcome in, everybody coming over from Rhino. Make sure you hit those thumbs up for us. Really appreciate the redirect, both by Fitzy and Rhino tonight. Appreciate that, guys. Yeah, Ray got out of quite the jam there. Yup. No words to describe that squandered opportunity. Charles says, welcome to the PAS Network, Rising Rhino Nation Network family. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. Bottom 4. Charles says to smash them free subs and hit that like button. Hey, Linda's here saying like number 41. Gooner, hard to say if I change. I love hating on the $1 trillion spenders, Dodgers, and Yanks. My Blue Jays dominating the Yankees anyways. And that one line, the base hit in the right field. Adames has been on base both times. Came over from Rising Rhino. From him talking sports, not doing. What? Yankees can't even help our Mets out. Nope. Because, Caps, we don't know who Brody is, and he hasn't said a word. Nope. We don't know. But he dropped a $500 super chat. And that one lined into center field. Back-to-back base hits here. Bring up Flores. Rising Rhino in the house. Thank you for the redirect, buddy. How'd your CFL action go today? Man, what a day from Rhino. Absolutely 3 streams today. He's got the NFL season coming up as he's continuing the Canadian Football League as well. Wait, what? Thank you, Linda. Appreciate that. You follow the O's with Birdwatcher. Welcome in. 500, damn. 3 streams today, 3 streams tomorrow. Need to turn 2 here. Do I like the Yankees? No, I despise the Yankees. Charles says, thanks for Rhino for sending us here. John's got a down payment on the flight to Charles. Yes, I do. Okay, don't get overconfident. The Mets were in that number 1 spot at one point this year, too. 2-1 to count. Judge is already on the IL. In for a strike, 2-2. Giants gonna make the Mets play for not cashing. No, who said that, Jimmy? No, I have not heard that. Swung on a miss, one away. Jimmy saying he heard Judge is out for the year. I want to see Pete go off this half. Because I don't care about the Yankees. I don't play the Yankees. The Mets play the Yankees, what, 4 times a year? I don't care about the Yankees like you do. Oh, you didn't see news? Yeah, he went on today. And a chopper foul. I hope Carl, absolutely, John, has great shows and great people in the chat. Greg Soto does well for you. No, Judge will be back. That's what I thought. Charles has kicked them Yankees assets. The 0-2. Down low, 1-2. Yeah, and we heard Fields was out for the rest of the year, right? On a dislocated toe. Right? Every sports news outlet went crazy that day. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Absolutely. Pete comes back if he gets a ring. Down low, full count. I don't know. Who's the other guy? Gilbert can play center. Clifford. It depends on how they feel about Clifford. If they think Clifford can take over, maybe they don't bring Pete back. Nico says another double play, please. He'll still opt out, but for theater. The 3-2. Oh, pump fake. Pump fake. Up to 153 in the chat. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you to Fitzy and Rhino for the redirects tonight. The 3-2. Inside, ball 4. That'll load the bases. That was close. That'll bring up Lee. He singled his first time. One out, bases loaded here. I want a pen actually better than our starters. Look what LA did in pen games in the postseason. Yup. Tries to drag a bunt and it's foul. 0-1. Tap that like plus and subscribe button. Come on, Peterson. Polar bears are meant forever. Yeah, Diaz could leave at the end of the year. Nico says double play, please. The 0-1. See if he tries dragging a bunt again. Inside, does he go? No, 1-1. Cap says throw strikes, please. And chopped foul at the plate, 1-2. So the Giants get out of a double play, or get out of a bases loaded situation on defense with the double play. See if the Mets can do the... I don't know. I haven't looked at the pull. And a ground ball at second. They go to second for one, and that's all it. The Giants will take a 1-0 lead. It was a slow grounder to second, so they're not able to get two there. What was the poll results? I don't know. Let's look to see what they're at here. On the big side, should MLB implement a salary cap floor and ceiling? 42% saying no, the system is fine. You're all wrong that voted no. The system is not fine. Pop up. Beatty, and he'll make the catch. That'll end the inning, but the Giants get a run. We go to the fifth, 1-0. So, bases loaded and one out. The Giants were only able to get the one, so good job there. And we'll check the vertical side as well. Uh, 31 votes over there, and 55% saying no, the system is fine. Then baseball will go out of business soon then. I voted for a floor. Yeah, there definitely needs to be a floor. I could say ceiling, cap are more like NFL, hard to say. I voted for cap. Caps voted for cap. Let's just defer all our money for like 30 years on all our players. Why not? Dodgers are. Enough of this crap. Boys need runs. Charles says, whether you are actively chatting or enjoying the stream broadcast quietly, you make the PAS network what it is. Feel free to join in the chat at any time and express yourself respectfully. Mets have had a lot of traffic. Now they need to score. I wonder what Vegas A's like eventually. Seems like a nice, awesome stadium. Well, what stadium? It's just they just broke ground. No cap. Then baseball would be gone very soon. Down low, 1-0. Jonathan just says the stadium is a pit. Right. There's nothing there yet. They broke ground, I guess. Outside, 1-1, 2-0, excuse me. Let's get it back and more. Yeah, 9-1 and 2 here. Yeah, what stadium? That pile of dirt in Vegas looks cool, right? There's a strike, 2-1. Because the players will go on strike. Or there will be a lockout, one or the other. The 2-1. Yep. Yeah, we remember. We remember we had the bases loaded with no outs. And blooped foul, 2-2 still. Michael Joyner says, enjoy your baseball. Lockdown coming next. Exactly. The 2-2. Fouled it off. We'll do it again. Daniel Berry is here saying, hey, everyone. Happy Saturday. Darren says he voted for a floor. That's what I would vote for, too. Not so much the cap. I would down low, 3-2. I would keep the luxury taxes, but I would also add a floor. So the bottom teams have to spend a certain amount. You got to start spending this money that they're doing. Called strike 3. Please get this guy off the team. My goodness, man. With the baseball field in the middle. Yep. Atlanta and Cincinnati. Yeah, next Saturday. And fouled off by Nimmo 0-1. I think the $500 donation is making you flummoxed. Nice. Devers bobbles, and he got him. Gary more excited for the Devers play at first base, bobbling the baseball than anything good the Mets are doing. It's time for Gary to go, guys. And I know that means we're getting Gelbs, but I'm done. Gary's completely lost it. Here's Lindor. In for a strike, 0-1. Ahmed Rosario just got traded to the Yankees. Foul tipped, 0-2. Fitzy says, who's that guy over there at first? Don't know him. Yeah, that's the guy you guys traded away, Fitzy, and then you had a complete meltdown. But you guys have been better without him. Gary lost the beat. He's slipping hard, John. It sucks, because I grew up with him for part of your life. Yep. Yeah, I got you. Lindor hits one out to deep left center, but Lee is there. Another 1-2-3 inning. Lee, that was Ray. He said Lee gets a 1-2-3 inning. No, he doesn't. Welcome in once again, everybody. Up to 165 in the live chat. Let's go. Smash them thumbs up for us. Over on the vertical side, we have 40 people still watching. Yep, we knew that. I'm sorry, if Yankee fans are excited about getting Ahmed Rosario, just fold up the season now. back over to the chat here. Got to get Ray out of this game. Robert's here saying hi. Yes, I've been to Shea Stadium. I've never been to Citi Field. His pitch count is up to 80. Yankee fans will get excited for a trade that sends a vending machine over to them. Yo, Jonathan with 10 gifted memberships. Chopped foul. It's still 0-2. Where am I from? Originally from Jersey, but live in Pennsylvania now. Hey-o. Yo, Cricket's got one, and he went. That's a strike. One away. The vending machine from Cincinnati is Gelbs. He says, my bad. My bad. Jonathan with the crickets in the chat. Outside 1-0. I gotta keep remembering to switch that. And that one lined out the right center field. Taylor will cut it off to throw in the second, and it keeps it to a single. Very nice. A one-out single here will bring up Devers, who's 1 for 2. Guys, make sure if you want to be eligible for those gifted memberships, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's free to subscribe to the channel. And we've gotten 10 gifted memberships tonight. 10 from Victor, 10 from Jonathan. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Carl says Yankees still 27 time. Cares. I like how he put the LOL after it, though, to let me know. Swung on a miss. Strike 3, 2 away. Not paying attention here. That'll bring up Adames. He's 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. Pickoff throw, not in time. The Yankee trophy case is a little dusty, though. That one pulled foul, 0-1. Jonathan with the $5 power chat. Thank you, Jonathan. Got to keep this side alive, he says. Up and in, 1-1. Gooner says just sub too. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Plenty of time in this game, says Jonathan. Yeah, it's only the bottom of the 5th. Being an O's fan, you know I hate the Bronx Bombers. No, I don't have to go watch Penn State hockey. Not a big college hockey fan. Inside, 2-2. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. With Gooner getting the hitting that subscribe button. That's 8 tonight. Let's go. 162 away from that 7K. Pickoff throw, not in time. The Ninja says, me got gifted yesterday. Me got gifted. Yes, you did. The 3-2. Chopped foul. We'll do it again. No, you're the only one chatting. There's 6 people here. Me, Darren, Camden, Bud, DJ Jimmy. We're all just watching. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. That'll bring up Chapman. He's 1 for 2. What stadium is the oldest stadium right now? It's either Wrigley or Fenway. I'm not sure which one's older. Probably Wrigley. My guess would be Wrigley's the oldest. Yeah, Wrigley or Fenway. Yep. Fenway's the oldest. Thank you, Fitzy. It's Wrigley. Jonathan, it's Wrigley as well. Frank says 18 subs tonight. Well, we're at 9. We're halfway there. Up and in, 1-0. It's Fenway. Still standing proud since 1912. Pop foul, 1-1. '92 and '93 was amazing. I know '93 you beat the Phillies. I don't remember who you beat in '92. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. I was living out here in Pennsylvania with all my Philly fans. Philly fan friends. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Oh, you beat the Braves. Fitzy is correct. Followed by Wrigley, then Chavez Ravine. Well, that's just Dodger Stadium, isn't it? The 2-2. Down low. Come on, Peterson. Back-to-back 20-pitch innings here. Runner on first and second here. Trying to keep it a 1-run game. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. Struck him out. Yo, what's Mr. Met doing there? Mr. Met made the trip to the West Coast. Darren says, "Let's go Mets." No, we're not promoting. Darren, I appreciate the $5 power chat. We're not promoting that side. Added to the long book of Fitzy being correct. Very funny. Too many people taking advantage of free viewership. Love you, Fitzy. Go Buckner. Charles says, every time I think I was being rejected from something good, I was actually being redirected to something better. Love it. Charles with the inspirational quotes all night long. Nice work, Peterson. Let's get some runs. I'm listening while driving to go get food. I bet the Giants and don't have TV. Welcome in, NC Fire. Let's go. Need hits and runs this inning. You know what? I forgot to do this now that we've gotten the redirects. Okay, let's take care of that because we already got the redirects. Wrigley was the last stadium to install lighting. Mets Cub played the first night game. Swung on a miss by Soto, 0-1. Well, wasn't the very first one rained out? Or rain delay or something? Fouled straight back. 0-2. Jays are on fire. Yep. Through the wickets, Buckner. No worries, Frank. Hopefully everything's okay. Buckner, there's a name that makes me smile. Eric Narvaez coming in 10 minutes after we already mentioned this. Guys, stop going to live streams and think you're breaking news. Up high, 2-2. Already mentioned multiple times. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Ottavino. A Red Sox pitcher that made me smile. Yeah? He didn't cause us to lose the World Series. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. A leadoff walk. District Nations here. APS, sorry I'm late. I'm comfy in for a big night of baseball. Otto Crapo. NC Fire says Ozzy Osbourne died. No, we didn't. Somebody block NC Fire, please. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Thank you. And Pete pops it up, throws the bat. 1 away. Guys, we all know we're not rehashing old deaths throughout. We might as well just keep going. Y'all heard Abraham Lincoln was shot in the theater? Want to know? Soto takes off to throw to second, not in time. Oh, Charles was on it. Thank you, Charles. Everyone, Sharon, everyone. Just hopefully not on my birthday. Up and in, 2-1. I'm not here for news. I'm here for Mets baseball. Don't waste a chance. Rays running low. Marte, please. Need Robbie Ray under 2.5 runs. Clear my 5-man player prop for 3K. Yeah, we'll see. The 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. Nice Zoto. Love the aggressiveness by our boys and our mods. The 2-2. 96 pitch from Ray. Oh. Steps off and fakes a throw to second. The 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Yes, but I believe the first one, I know no, the first one that went final, I believe the first night that they were supposed to play with the lights, it either had a rain delay or it was rained out. One or the other. Inside, 3-2. I was going to time him out at first before you said block. Well, did he get timed out or was he blocked? I meant timeout. The 3-2. Inside, ball 4. Yeah, Darren says, I think it was rained out. Oh, you hit block? It's alright. If he's driving, he needs to pay attention to the road anyway. Yeah, he's up to 98 pitches. Ray's not going past this inning. How you been, Fitzy? Feel like you haven't streamed in a while. It's good to see Fitzy back. I had him on in the background as I was getting ready here. That'll bring up Beatty. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Fly to center and reached on there. Oh, they gave him a single. They gave him a single on that infield hit. The first pitch to Beatty. Up high, 1-0. I'm serious. I've never seen 500 on a channel in a while. Caps, you can confirm on Raiders channels we talked about. John, it happens. I've gotten it. Not that much. Yeah, no thanks to the Yankees today. I'm not worried about what the Yankees are doing. And Beatty rolls one down to Devers. He bobbles it, and the only out's going to be at first. So no error because you can't assume a double play. So runners on second and third here with 2 outs now for Vientos. We are up to 170 in the chat. Welcome in, everybody. Smash them free subs and hit that like button. Thanks, says Charles. John M. says, let's go, Beatty. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Up high, one. Ooh, called a strike. 0-1. George says, capitalize, please. The 0-1. And that one ripped. Fair ball down in the left field corner. That'll score 2. And the ball gets away. Vientos on his way to second. And the Mets take a 2-1 lead. So the bobbled ball means they weren't able to turn 2, and the Mets cash it in. Swaggy B. Yes. First Cubs night game was against the Phillies, but it got rained out. Mets Cubs the next night was the first official night game. Boom. And Ray is out of the game. Vientos. Yes, Swaggy B. Yes, says Robert P. Check that chat. What chat? Let's go. What'd I miss? Great stuff. Up to 176 in the chat tonight. 62 likes. Let's go. Over on the vertical side, we got 28 likes. 50 people watching. Let's go. Big number since the All-Star break. So happy for Mark, says Joe. Oh. Oh, God, yeah. Absolutely, Jonathan. Yeah, Mentos doesn't want to be traded. Charles saying hi. Best person is back saying, what did I miss? You missed the Mets scoring 2 runs to take the lead. Vientos did capitalize. I knew it. Swaggy V will hit because we're talking about him. Let's go, Alvarez. Alvarez is 1 for 2 tonight. A triple and a double play. Kick save and a beauty by Devers. As I'm typing, Mentos finds fresh maker. Acuna will be the runner now. So big hit for Vientos, and Acuna comes in for defense. Beatty will move the third. Ryan Walker, the new pitcher here. Ray responsible for the runner on second. Outside 1-1, 2-0. Excuse me. So the person that got blocked in the chat, if the runner from second scores, he loses his bet. Because Scuba. The 2-0. Outside 3-0. The 3-0. Inside ball 4. Oh no, news alert. Wardy tickets sold out. Well, good for him. That's awesome. I mean, it's probably tough putting something like that together and not knowing how people are going to respond. So I don't know how many tickets he had available, but that's cool. The first pitch to Taylor. Outside, 1-0. George says Hakuna Matata. Scuba boy. Boom, hit that under. 2-0 the count. What was the under? Joshua? And Joshua Gomez, weren't you in the show, Chuck? In for a strike, 2-1. Like that nickname for Acuna? Funny. Yeah, Ray in the chat, Ray Schmerin. If he's still in the chat. He says it was his phone calling him Scuba. I don't know. The 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. 2-1, wow. Little hit, Tyrone. That's funny. A little hit for Tyrone. Need you here, says Raymond. The 2-2 to Taylor. Walker deals. Down low, ball 3. Outside ball 4. That'll load the bases. That'll bring up Nimmo. Bases loaded and 2 out. Well, that's how you hit a grand slam, Gary. In for a strike, 0-1. Wow, the pitcher keeps throwing balls. Yep, back-to-back walks. They're a throwback to 2014. The 0-1. And now he's finding the strike zone. It's 0-2 to Nimmo. No, I didn't take it that way, Jonathan. Nimmo stands there with his bat on the shoulders. 0 for 4 tonight in the leadoff spot. Guy comes in. I understand taking the first pitch. But then to stand there with the bat on your shoulders the next 2 right down the middle of the plate. Come on. Pitcher living up to his name. I know I have the scoreboard rotating there, but let's see some of the other scores tonight. Are we the last game once again? No, Mariners and Angels. They're only in the 4th inning right now. 2-1 Mariners. Finals, the Phillies beat the Yankees again, 9-4. Royals beat the Guardians, 5-3. Blue Jays beat the Tigers, 6-1. I think the Tigers are like 1-8 or something since the All-Star break. Pirates beat the Diamondbacks 2-0. Diamondbacks have already started to trade off pieces. Raiders. Holy cow. Reds beat the Rays 6-2. Orioles beat the Rockies 18-0. Rangers beat the Braves in 10, 6-5. Cubs beat the White Sox 6-1. Marlins beat the Brewers 7-4. A's beat the Astros 5-1. Nats beat the Twins 9-3. Red Sox beat the Dodgers 4-2. Guardians beat the Royals 6-4 in Game 2 of the doubleheader. And the Padres beat the Cardinals 3-1. Pathetic. That's the perfect word for it. Pathetic. Cavalier at the plate, too. Gotta check the schedule to swing the bat, I say. Yeah, Raiders. I don't think Caps is here. You keep tagging, you keep putting Caps, but I don't think he's here. Black Ops 6 is high. Oh, that's a base hit off of Beatty's glove. That'll be a double. To throw to second, he's out. What a play. Wilmer Flores is slow. What happened to Flores? He used to be fast. He got him. He got him. Nice play. Ladies. In for a strike, 0-1. And Flores unleashed his inner Daniel Vogelback and turned off the Jets. Swung on a miss, 0-2. An RBI double by Mark Vientos after a couple walks. Lux. I remember tears from Flores, and I loved it. I didn't want him traded either. And that one lined out to right. Soto will make the catch. 2 away. Blue Beetle's back. What's up? It's been a while since we've seen Blue Beetle. Charles says the Tigers are 1-8 after the All-Star break. Thanks for the help. In for a strike, 0-1. You joke on it? I don't. It shows his passion for the game. I wish half the people on the team now would show that passion. Outside, 1-1. Their bullpen is trash. No. That's yanked foul, 1-2. It's not trash. Somebody tell me the true word. See who remembers. Countdown to the NFL. 6 days. No, 5 days. Up high, 2-2. Sure, Wilmer's gonna hear it in the dugout. Probably. The 2-2. Peterson deals. And a ground ball foul. We'll do it again. Okay. Now I know you guys don't listen to me. And that one singled in the right. A 2 out. Base runner here. That'll bring up Matos. Jonathan says, I'll join for preseason. Yeah, the game on Thursday night, it'll just be me setting up a new stream layout for football. I forgot. It says it's trash. It's not trash. It's trash. Now Pie 1-0. No idea, Jonathan. As far as I know, they do not have football on playback. And that one lined out to center. But Taylor's right there. That'll end the inning. We go to the 7th. 2-1 Mets. It'll be Lindor, Soto, and Alonso coming up. I don't think so. I think they'll let Peterson come out for the 7th. I could be wrong. What do you guys think? I think he comes out for the 7th. Up to 161 still in the chat. 63 likes. Let's go. Smash them thumbs up, everyone. NFL won't allow it here. Too much lost revenue. No. No, because the rule is you have to have a MLB package to watch over here. So why can't NFL do the same thing? Right. Like, yeah, but I don't know if they do or not. I've been looking into it and I haven't found anything whether they allow it or not. Fitzy says over or under 10 FL bot, so definitely over. Black Ops 6 sent 100 for 2 jewels. I don't know what this is. This is something on the vertical side. Okay. I don't know what that is, but thank you. Combined for 2. I don't know what this is, but thank you. I know it's some kind of donation, so thank you. Joey Lucchese, the new pitcher here. Outside, 1-0. Joey Lucchese pitched 1 game for the Mets last season. Anybody remember what game? Oh, never mind. Gary just said it. In for a strike, 1-1. Mets need Juan Soto. They have Juan Soto. Jonathan Himes is back, saying evening, everyone. How's it going? The 1-1. Swung on him. Oh, Gary calling it a strikeout on a 1-2. And it depends on what it would take to get Arenado. The 1-2. Outside, he did not go. 2-2. I would take Arenado at third base for the rest of the season. Nobody's going to solidify our defense. Popped foul. Still 2-2. Reed Garrett getting warmed up, so maybe Peterson is done. Gary leading on the guys in the truck for stats. The 2-2. And Lindor lifts one out to left. Ramos is there, 1 away. Black Ops says I subscribed. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the jewels. I still don't know how that works over on the vertical side. I don't know what the jewel thing is. I know it's money, but oh, inside 1-0. And pulled. The Devers can't make the play. The flip to first. Not in time. It's an infield single. Oh, it's an E3. E3 puts a runner on first. Oh, I just lost SMY. Did I lose you guys? Nope, there it goes. It's the gift button, yes, but I don't know how much. It does not tell me. But thank you. I appreciate it. Either way. I don't care if it's 50 cents or $1, $100. Thank you. Up high, 1-1. No. No, each person that donates has to beat the last person. Could you imagine if that was the rule on YouTube? The 1-1. And a chopper to short. They'll go to second for one. The turn. Double play. That'll end the inning. Stand up and stretch, everyone. We go bottom 7. Frank predicted 18 new subs tonight. We're up to 12. Frank had a family emergency he's taken care of. So hopefully things are okay there. Oh, sorry, everybody. Hold on. I'm still here. Sorry about that. You're first on YouTube. You don't know 500, then you get banned and the channel ends. How much was that last one? I don't know. The last super chat was $500. I can from my software I can't put it up there anymore, but here I can. Boom. And didn't leave a message, didn't say anything. Just came in, dropped $500 and left. Reed Garrett will be the new pitcher here for the Mets. CP not having a post-game show? I don't know. Reed Garrett now on the mound here for the Mets. 9-1-2 for the Giants. Down a run. Fouled off 0-2. That's uncommon. Very uncommon. Sent you something. Thank you. You deserve it. I don't know if I deserve it. I know it made me flabbergasted. Outside, 1 and 2. Yeah, Jonathan, I'm not sure how that works, but I don't see it anymore on my end. It might still show you guys who's in first, second, and third, but I don't see it on my side anymore. Outside, 2 and 2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. 1 away. Jonathan, I responded. Thank you. Swung on a mass 0 and 2. Come back over. The legend of Brody Blunt. Right? You are good people. You timed me out yesterday. I apologize. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I was just trying to explain what I meant. Go Phils. Well, now I feel bad because you donated $5. I appreciate the dono. Jonathan with 5 more gifted. That's 15 tonight. And fouled off. Still 0 and 2. And who was it? Jonathan Himes? Is that who the other one was? Because I keep track of everything. Called strike 3. Got him looking 2 away. $12 new subs tonight as well. Love it. Once again, tomorrow night, the Mets are the 7 o'clock game. From TV to the table. You can have Gary, Keith, and Ron come to your house and eat hot dogs with you. And a chopper to first. Alonso's got it. We'll flip it to Garrett. A 1-2-3 inning. We go to the 8th. Still 2-1 Mets. It'll be Marte, Beatty, and Scuba coming up. The only other game going on right now is Mariners and Angels, and they are tied up at 2 going to the 6th inning. So tomorrow, guys, at noon, I know a lot of you usually don't come out, but we'll be back to MLB Power Rankings. You can tease next month if you want. It's already done. Oh, Jonathan says a big time membership giveaway coming in August. Big time membership giveaway coming in August. The next 50. He dropped 50 last night. No, thank you. Gary is a net negative. Sweet. Garrett, well done. LFGM. You're sweet. It's because all the candy I eat and soda I drink. Darren, were you telling me for a fact that CP's not doing post game? Or were you asking? Now we have Tyler Rogers, the new pitcher. Strike to Marte. Yes. Well, no, there was a two-part question. It was a yes or no down low. I said, were you asking or telling me? He said yes. And that one, that's a base hit down the right field line. That'll go into the corner. Marte will head to second. No, stay at second. A leadoff double. Marte's 2 for 3 with a walk as well. Scored a run. Yeah, we're going monthly till postseason, then close out series. Oh, he said he's not having one in pregame. Thank you. Then I will check to see if Wardy's doing one. Here's Beatty. He's 1 for 3. In for a strike, 0-1. George says Marte Parte, loving it. Seaweed says the same thing. Marte Parte. Didn't Bob Tewksbury used to throw like this guy? In for a strike, 0-2. The 0-2. And a ground ball to second. Marte will advance to third. 1 away. Advance the runner, so nice job there. Now a sac fly by Acuna will get him home. Yeah, Marte is trade bait, but would you trade him? I like having him in the DH spot. If I'm trading Vientos, I'm not trading Marte. In for a strike, 0-1. Hate those National League West night games. I'm 8 hours ahead of Eastern time. So wherever you are at 7 in the morning. Productive out, moving Marte to third. Scuba. 0-2 to count to Scuba. Come on, insurance run. Down low, 1-2. You think trading Vientos would be a huge mistake? Gina says, first City Field visit coming up quick. Early birthday gift by my son. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. Not even close. You should have had him sacrifice a... Why is Vientos out of the game? Because his defense sucks. That's why. It's the 8th inning. His defense sucks. You got to get him out of the game. That'll bring up Alvarez. He's 1 for 2. Outside, 1-0. No, his defense sucks. The 1-0. Outside. Strike, 1-1. Scuba sucks. The 1-1. There's a strike. 1 and 2. Alvy Insurance Run. Yeah, I don't blame these young guys. This guy throwing sidearm. Laredo. The 1-2. Fouled straight back. Yes, we do agree on the center field issue. And a little tapper. Schmidt's got it. Now, if Scuba could have done that, we would have gotten a run. We go bottom 8. Still 2-1 Mets. Stanek coming in. Scuba submarine toss. Oh, man. The Mariners have taken a 3-2 lead over the Angels. Scuba? Yes, Scuba. You worry about your Red Sox. We got our Mets covered over here. Would you involve Scuba in a trade? I would prefer not to trade him. And it depends on who we're getting back in return. It's got to be somebody we're getting more than 2 months. Where's Diaz? What do you mean, where's Diaz? It's not the 9th inning. It's the bottom of the 8th. The Pepto case is getting low. Panic Stanek coming in. Nico says, I like Scuba. See what you did, Ray? It'll be Adames, Chapman, and Flores here. Mets up by a run. Becca's here saying here for the finale. The first pitch, up high, 1-0. Jonathan. Panic, Stanek, and acid time. Stanek, the Manic. Wow, John, a well-deserved, amazing donation, right? Just wow is the correct word. I don't know if it's deserved. Down low, 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Wow, Ray saying Scuba, Alvarez, and Vientos got to go. Wow. Nico says, I'll be happy if we're 4-2. And a ground ball down to Beatty. Over to Pete. Nice stretch. Got him. Lonzo had to get out of the way there. Get the Rollins out. It's not Rollins. It's Rolaids. Come on. One out here. That'll bring up Chapman. He's 1 for 3. Up high, want to know. Down low, 2-0. Gina says we need this game. Hold the lead, please. Am I still processing what? The 2-1. And that one fouled off, 2-2. New brand of antacids. It won't spell right. Uh-huh. Inside, 3-2. No, I read it. I laughed at the time I read it. And that one pop. Beatty's got it in front of Lindor. 2 away. That'll bring up Wilmer Flores. Even actually 2 for 3 tonight, even though the second hit, he was thrown out at second trying to advance. Charles says, sometimes you'll never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. I think Stanek's more effective when he's not thrown. Agreed. And that one drilled out the left, but right at Nimmo. That'll retire the side. Stanek on his birthday. Thank you, Gary, for that information. Throws a 1-2-3-8. We go to the 9th. Charles says to all on the PAS network, much thanks for your support and contribution, with the silent listeners and viewers included. Nemo comes through. Yeah, because he barely had a move. Right? If that would have been hit down into the corner, Nemo would still be running, the hitter would still be running. There we go. Let's check to see if anybody's going to be live tonight after we're done so we can redirect. That we have not checked. How about your boy Rob? Is Rob going to be live? How about Wordy? Oh, Wordy will have post game, but he does not allow redirects. Not that he needs my help. He's got 30,000 subscribers. And for a strike, 0-1, 9-1-2 for the Mets here. Inside corner, 1-0-2, excuse me. Stanek, well done, thank you. LFGM's insurance run. Stanek came through. Let's see if Taylor can strike out for the third time. Maybe he does that every game, and they'll call up Gilbert. Pathetic. DO2. Swung on a missed. So he does strike out for the third time tonight. Tomorrow. He was supposed to be there tonight, but he did not get there. Did not get there in time for the game, so he's got to wait till tomorrow. Thanks to you, Mr. John, for great play by play call. Nice job calling the game. Thank you, Trav. All the Mets games, yes. Well, he doesn't need to. He's got 30,000 subscribers or whatever it is. Blood pressure coming down. Guess the subs, yep. Outside. 2-0. Mr. PAS is the best. You can get Wardy. No. His post-game jingles are not fun. It's usually when I turn them off. The 2-0. And swung on a mass 2-1. Gilbert Market is hot. Taylor's an automatic out. Jeez. And chopper foul. 2-2. Yeah, let me look. Yeah, Wardy's just about at 34,000 subscribers. He doesn't need to allow redirects. He doesn't need my help. Not that it's helping. I mean, it does help smaller channels, but... Oh, Nemo getting looked at here by the trainer after fouling that ball off his shin. We'll come back to the box. Going to be a great game in PA. They've won there before. Down low, 3-2. You called the game so evenly, I didn't even know you were a Mets fan. Yo, I'm green. You're green. Yeah, you're green. You were gifted a membership, Peso. Swung on a miss, 2 away. Peso Frank was gifted a membership. I think that was last night. I think he was part of the 50. Soto hits a chopper in front of the plate. That's a... Throws it away. Soto will turn the right way and be safe at first base. Jonathan says, yeah, he was part of the 50. Oh, that was Lindor, not Soto. Excuse me. That'll be an infield single. That's a base hit. Taylor's for defense only. Don't expect anything else. That's why we need a center fielder. Agreed. Now Soto with a runner on first and 2 out. Way inside, 1-0. George saying, come on, Soto pop, please. Outside, 1-1. Oh, got the corner. I feel bad for Siri, but my team needs an outfielder. Eat the money. I really didn't like the Siri signing. Soto pops it up. It'll go foul. 1-2. Darren saying steal, Lindor. Don't want to. That first off, that's not a strike. That's not a strike, Blue. Can we get the ABS system for the playoffs, please? We go bottom 9, still 2-1 Mets. The Giants is not my favorite team. I'm a Mets fan. Ump is horrible. That was a horrendous call. Wasn't even close to being a strike. ABS for the playoffs, yep. Diaz will come in for the 9th. The Mets hold them to a 2-1 lead. Welcome in. We've gained 14 new subs tonight. Welcome into the new subscribers. Man, these umps have been awful all season. All season. And any game I watch, it's not just during the games. It's just not during Mets games. Races too high. The umpiring this year sucks eggs. Whoa. It was out of the box. It was out of the box. Tough call. Come on. I don't know if it really almost hit him, but it was definitely too high. Diaz on the mound here. Oh, Jonathan said something about Wardy sold out. I don't know. I just went to the page and it still says there's 12 tickets available. He went 0-1. Sugar Diaz 1-2-3. Nice to get out of this one with a W. Peterson gonna get the job done. Swung on a missed 0-2. Unless he made an announcement, Jonathan, and the website's wrong. I mean, he would know better than I do, so. DO2. That one lined. Caught by Beatty. One away. Looks like the Mets are winning. Well, they're up 2-1. Yep. The Dodgers lost against the Red Sox. Let's go Diaz. Here's Lee. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Outside 1-0. Swung on a miss. 1-1. The 1-1. And that one absolutely crushed. And it's off the wall. Lee will stop at second. Wow. I thought we were going to be tied. Hula hoop. He called him hula hoop. So far, that high brick wall has helped the Mets. Yaz will come in to pinch run. Oh, Yastrzemski's the batter. Swung on a missed. Yastrzemski will be the pinch hitter here. Wow, that was close. Yup. Up high, 1-1. I bet you any other stadium, that's a home run. Fouled off, 1-2. If this goes into extras, what? You'll give 100 donation? Yeah, but joules, not dollars. Not the same. The 1-2. Did he go? He went around, struck him out. 2 away. They checked down at third, and he said he went. Let's see. Oh, they're not going to be able to tell from this angle. Oh, here we go. Let's look. He went. 2 away. Charles says he's got this. As in dollars, he says. Diaz will shut them out. LFGM. Here's Bailey. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Come on, Diaz. One more, says Chris. District says, come on, Diaz. Yes, we'll take it, says Charles and George. Smash them thumbs up, everybody. Share this out so people know about the channel. Don't just up and leave when we're done. I'm going to post a link in the chat to send you guys over to somewhere else for post game. Outside, want to know. Black Ops says, please win. Okay, went and got a beer. What happened? Lee hit a double off the wall. That probably would have been a home run in any other ballpark. I hit lights as Black Ops. The 1-0. Swung on a miss. 1-1. It hit that big brick wall that they got out there in right field. Right center field, I should say. The 1-1. Diaz deals. Down low, 2-1. Oh, we dropped a sub. We were up to 45. It dropped to 44. Come on, Edwin, so the Mets can win. That's the line. Caught by Pete, and the ball game is over. The Mets hold on for the 2-1 win. Thanks for the defense. 6 straight wins. Gold glove, says Jonathan. Let's go, Diaz. You're going to the game tomorrow? Very cool. What do you mean? They don't need a double play. They needed 1 out. Oh, if they could get a double. LFGM. What a catch by Pete. Yes. I don't care. Offensive barrage tonight. A win's a win. Man, way to hold on. Alonso, gold glove. This team is in a groove now. 6 in a row. All right, guys. Don't forget, we'll be back live tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern Time for Game 3. I'm going to post a link in the chat for Mets postgame tonight. Wardy, big YouTube channel, 34,000 subscribers. Got you covered with postgame. So let me get his link and post it in the YouTube chat here. Make sure here on our side you hit that thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. Pin the message. Let's get rid of the chat here. Or let's get rid of the poll so you guys can see the pinned comment. Let's come over to this side and do the same as well. End the poll there. I'm surprised a lot of you are saying no. So guys, go over to Wardy, talk it up in his chat for Mets postgame. And once again, we'll be live for Game 3 of this series tomorrow night. The Mets have won the first 2 on this road trip. Awesome stuff, everybody. Thank you all once again. Once again, thank you for all the gifted memberships. Victor with 10, Jonathan with 15, Jonathan Himes with $5 donation, Brody with the $500 super chat, all the power chats over on the playback side as well. Really appreciate each and every one of you going above and beyond to support us like that. So that's awesome stuff. What's his name for YouTube? It's a link. The link's in the chat. His name is Wardy. So good stuff, everybody, and we'll see everybody tomorrow night.